Giordano Bruno, born Filippo Bruno, was an Italian philosopher, mathematician, cosmologist, and poet, whose life and ideas were profoundly influential, albeit controversial, during the late Renaissance. Born in Nola, near Naples, in 1548, Bruno's intellectual curiosity led him on a journey that took him across Europe and eventually into conflict with religious and philosophical authorities of his time. Here's an overview of his life and contributions. Early life and education. Birth and childhood. Giordano Bruno was born into a humble family in Nola, Italy. Little is known about his early years, but he likely received education in the Dominican order, which would have exposed him to the religious and philosophical ideas of the time. Education and early career. He entered the Dominican order in Naples at the age of 15, where he adopted the name Fra Giordano. He excelled in his studies and was eventually ordained as a priest in 1572. Travels and intellectual development. Quest for knowledge. Bruno's thirst for knowledge and unorthodox thinking led him to question traditional religious and philosophical doctrines. He began to explore a wide range of subjects, including astronomy, mathematics, and metaphysics. Travels in Europe. Disenchanted with the limitations of traditional education, Bruno left the Dominican order and embarked on a journey across Europe. He traveled to various cities, including Geneva, Paris, London, and Prague, where he engaged with leading intellectuals of the time and developed his own philosophical ideas. Encounters and influences. During his travels, Bruno was influenced by the works of thinkers such as Copernicus, whose heliocentric model of the universe challenged the prevailing geocentric view, as well as by the Hermetic tradition and the works of Renaissance philosophers like Giordano Bruno. Contributions and ideas. Cosmology and philosophy. Bruno's most significant contributions lie in the fields of cosmology and metaphysics. He proposed a cosmology that envisioned an infinite universe with no fixed center, inhabited by countless worlds similar to Earth. This vision was radical for his time and put him at odds with the prevailing religious and philosophical authorities. Pantheism and Hermeticism. Bruno's philosophy was deeply influenced by Hermeticism, which emphasized the unity of all things and the divine nature of the universe. He embraced pantheistic ideas, viewing the universe as an interconnected, living entity imbued with divine spirit. Mysticism and magic. Bruno also delved into mystical and magical practices, exploring the occult and esoteric traditions of his time. His interest in magic and the occult further alienated him from religious authorities, who viewed such pursuits as heretical. Conflict and persecution. Opposition from religious authorities. Bruno's unorthodox ideas and refusal to recant his beliefs brought him into conflict with the Catholic Church and other religious institutions. He faced accusations of heresy and blasphemy for his philosophical and cosmological views, which challenged the religious dogmas of the time. Trial and imprisonment. In 1592, Bruno was arrested by the Roman Inquisition and charged with heresy. He endured a lengthy trial during which he steadfastly defended his beliefs. Despite attempts to persuade him to recant, Bruno remained defiant, and in 1600, he was found guilty and sentenced to death. Execution. On February 17, 1600, Giordano Bruno was burned at the stake in Rome's Campo de' Fiori. His execution marked a dark chapter in the history of intellectual freedom and sparked outrage among intellectuals and scholars. Legacy. Intellectual legacy. Despite his persecution and untimely death, Giordano Bruno's ideas continued to inspire later generations of thinkers and intellectuals. His writings, though often cryptic and esoteric, influenced the development of modern science, philosophy, and literature. Symbol of intellectual courage. Bruno's steadfast refusal to compromise his beliefs in the face of persecution has made him a symbol of intellectual courage and freedom of thought. He is celebrated as a martyr for science and reason, and his legacy continues to resonate in debates over the relationship between religion, philosophy, and scientific inquiry. Giordano Bruno's life and ideas encapsulate the spirit of inquiry and defiance that characterized the Renaissance period, and his legacy remains a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and intellectual exploration. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.